Creating content and how to target your ideal customers or audience is a question that I get asked a lot of times from potential customers and also just people that find out that I do social media for a living. So it is really important that if you want to create content that's valuable for your audience, that you know who you are targeting. I mean, if you don't know who you're trying to sell to, you're not going to know what type of content they would like. I had a call with a potential client, and she's in the fitness industry, and she was mentioning that, she wants to do this and this and this. And then I asked her, who's your ideal client? And she was, just mentioning all types of people, and I really tried to get this from her to say that really, who would you like to work with? You need to be very specific in terms of who you need to work with so that you know that type of person, so you know what type of content will resonate to them. Unfortunately, if you're trying to target everyone with the same message, it's going to fall flat with everyone. And she was really struggling with this, and I think that she wants to serve everyone, and unfortunately in social media marketing it's not going to work. She wanted to serve women that are pregnant, older age women that wants to lose weight, as well as men trying to do triathlons, and it was all over. And for a big business that is easy, because you can have a customer persona for each, let's say, line of product or service, and you market towards that separately. As a small business, it's easier to start off targeting one type of group of people or audience and doing that well, and then expanding from there or growing from there. So I always ask my clients, who's your ideal client that you want to work with? You have to have a real clear image of this type of person. Is she male or female? Is it male or female? What is the age group? Where do they live? What is their living situation? Are they students? Are they mature family? Large families? Whatever it may be. There's so many things, that can help you build this customer persona. Once you have a clear idea of who you'd like to target and who your ideal customer is, so that's mostly the person that you like to work with the most. Maybe it is females from the age of 30 to 40 that have children, that is maybe a stay-at-home mom, or they professional women. That type of things will all help you to build this customer persona, so that you can create content that will resonate with them. It's always a good idea to think of yourself as like a publishing or a media house in terms of your social media. If you think of a magazine, right? There's lots of segments in the magazine. They're not just selling beauty products. They're not just advertising, a spa or a weekend away type of thing. They have a whole range of content inside the magazine that will fit with their particular reader. Now you need to look at yourself in terms of your social media in the same way, because when you go really hard on selling on social media, people are going to cut you out and your content is not going to resonate with them. Where, for example, if you're targeting the females between 30 and 40 in the beauty, for beauty products, you can also, get a lot of, offer a lot of value by mentioning, tidbits about, childcare or schooling, or, relationships, which is important to them and their marriage, food and nutrition, and all those types of content will support, at the end of the day, your content plan. Because at the end of the day, you need to give them more than just what you're selling and what you're advertising, because people don't want to be advertised to. In a similar way, if you know who you're trying to target, you will build your content around that. And then where do you find these people? Well, mostly on social media, we've got two strategies in terms of finding the right audience. And the one is organic, where what you post gets shared by people to people, and the algorithm, like the Facebook algorithm, will determine where your content goes. And the more people engage, the more people will see your content. And so organic content can really, go viral. And then there's the paid actions where it's paid advertising. So I'm not going to talk about paid advertising, but what I want to focus on is organic growth. So with organic growth, you can only get it through really engaging with your audience, creating content that they will enjoy and not just pushing sales messages out, and also just creating fun content. So fun content is great because people like to engage, and as I mentioned earlier, the algorithm will look at who's engaging with what and it will push the content further. So I always like in my content mix to always put in some engaging fun content. Happy Monday, happy Friday, long weekend messages, all those type of things are really fun, just light-hearted content that will resonate with your audience. And then in the mix you will also do some education as well as some information, maybe some helpful tips, hints and tricks, all those type of things, maybe just like a lifestyle content, and then of course in between you sprinkle your sales or your promotional offers. Growing your accounts on Instagram, it's great to again look at who your audience is. What I would like to do, what I like to do is really look at the target audience. Think about what type of music do they listen to? What radio stations they may be interested in? If you're targeting females in your, let's say your city or your town, where would they go? Would they be the type of person that visits a beauty salon? Or would they be inclined to go to a specific coffee shop or catering place or whatever it may be? Find those accounts on Instagram that resonates with your ideal customer and start engaging on those accounts, liking and following then also the people that engage on the content. So again, in my example, we're targeting females between the age of 30 and 40 in a specific city. So for example, you could go and the local radio station that maybe plays a specific genre, follow that account and see who engages with that radio station on Instagram. Because the people that engage are more likely to engage with other people as well. You don't want to have a follower that's not really engaging. So you're looking for people that engages on, that specific account, like the radio station in this example. And now go and follow and comment on those people's accounts. Once they see you're engaging with them, they're more likely to go and visit your profile, and hopefully you'll also get a following from that. So that's one way of trying to just get more followers on Instagram. Great takeaway here is that you understand that the content that you create should resonate with your ideal customer. And no matter what type of marketing you do, if you don't understand your ideal customer, you will not know how to serve them or how to attract them. That's it from me, Cornelia Ellis. If you like this content, please give it a thumbs up, a like and a share.